and welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and today we're diving back into some more Create Astral, and today we're taking off and going to Mars in our rocket. Hopefully you guys are ready. So today I have some plans, and we are going to go into space. That's right. Today we're actually going to be taking a rocket into space. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am super ready for this. Now, we have technically been to another planet, aka the moon, aka just the other planet that we get resources from. And we're gonna have to travel back there today because one of the major parts of this rocket ship that we're gonna be hunting towards is Desh. We need a lot of Desh. Everything else is reasonable, and we have in plenty. We have tons of integrated circuits. We have all the stuff for the Desh ingots. We have all this stuff, like this is all ready to go. Actually, the plates we don't have, but we can easily make that. We have everything for it. Iron rods. These are sturdy sheets. So we have everything. This is going to be something that we need. So sturdy sheets, and we need 16 of them. Now I have a bunch of sturdy sheets. That should be fine. I also turned my tree farm on, by the way. So sturdy sheets. Yep, we're gonna have plenty. And this all came from the automation that I set up last episode, I believe. I didn't necessarily show this, but I did set it up. It's just the same as all of the other ones that we have set up. If you've been following along, you'll know that we have gone with this input-output system. So I just input the crushed obsidian, and it outputs this. You can see right here, I have it marked, and it goes in, you know, runs a few times, and then spits out here the gravel if it didn't complete, and or sturdy sheets. Now we need to send this to the compressor, and it is going to require 16. So if we put 2 of these in, it should compress down and compress these sturdy sheets and compress them into the 2 fins that we're going to need. Now, like I said, that's just one part. So while that is processing, I know when we go to the other planet, when we go to the moon, everything is going to just shut down on us here. We don't have a chunk loader just yet. That'll be something we make in the future. But for now, we do need to go to the moon. Even though this is processing, we've got to get there. Oh, actually, it's about to complete. Let's watch this. It should take 16. And there we go. There's a rocket fin. Okay. So let's take a trip to the moon. I'm going to prep myself up, get myself some bottles, because we're going to be flying from little tiny meteor to meteor hunting for these like Desh deposits that are all over the place. So I'm back on the moon, and these are the deposits that I'm looking for. This right here. And so I should be able to break these and get that fortune going that we have on our pick. Be able to harvest as many of these as I definitely can. I'm going to need a lot. It was several blocks, I believe, of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. So after that lovely journey, I am back ready to go with this. I'm going to toss that in, turn this into a plate. I might need a couple of these, so I can go ahead and just make a couple. Just like that. Empty hand, collect. There we go. It needs to be heated for that to work. I'm kind of using this as my like catch-all for everything. I have the Desh smelting up over here, so the Desh should be just about ready to go. I'm hoping that's enough Desh. Kind of hoping. If not, I'll have to go back and get more because there are a bunch of weird Desh components I'm going to have to make. But as far as blocks go, we definitely need 6 blocks, so I might as well get those crafted out. I have my rocket fins, and it's just a matter of crafting up all of the engine parts. These are just Desh plates. So I'm going to need 3, 5, so 10, 13. 13 Desh plates. So 13 of these bad boys. Yeah, I totally have enough. Now here we go. The last little component making our engine. And I believe this is all we need to craft a spaceship. Oh boy, we're going to be getting ourselves the tier 1. Let's head over here and get ready to craft this bad boy. All right, so Desh all in here. And then we have our Desh engine on the bottom. Thrusters, our tanks. We have our batteries on the sides. And then here on the bottom, we have our rocket fins. And up top, our circuit. And there we go. Tier 2 rocket. Voila! Yes! We are going to space, baby. Now that we have our spaceship, we should definitely read this. We get some precision mechanisms. Those are nice and free. But it does talk about bringing fluid. We do need to bring 3 buckets with us. On top of the 3 buckets that it takes to fill this up, I recommend always bringing some fuel with you and keeping it on you. We're also going to need a way to get back. So once we get there, we also need to be able to get back. So we have our rocket, and we should get our rocket whenever we leave that planet. But here's the catch. You're going to need a launch pad to get back. So we will have to use a launch pad. That's basically it to go to a new planet. Now, there's no good way, of course, to go to that planet and set ourselves a way to teleport back and forth. So we will have to rely on this rocket anytime we want to go to this planet, unlike the portal that we have behind us. And so that is going to be a weird convenience thing, but we better make each trip that we take meaningful when we go to this planet then. Now, one thing I do need to do is complete our quest, which we've done. And did it open up a new chapter? No. The next chapter requires us to actually go to the planet. Oh boy, I kind of want to prep everything and get myself ready for this. I don't know what to expect on this planet, and I know my gear should be somewhat fine for this endeavor, and we do have our quadcopter, which should help as well. But we definitely need our oxygen tanks, which are going to be the way that we make sure we don't die due to oxygen starvation. That would be horrible. I have my tanks over here. So let's grab out some biofuel. There's 16 cells worth. And this is how we're going to be fueling our rocket. And then I also want to take this with me. So this is a nice little toolbox. We have some nice extra storage. We can store all kinds of stuff in there. Because we don't really know what we're going to be looking for when we get to this planet, honestly. I have no idea what we're going for. So as far as a launch pad goes, I've set up a makeshift launch pad. Let's place down the pad, place down the rockets, and there it is. Let's take a look at this. Look at this. That thing is gorgeous. And this is going to be what we're launching off into space in. And we are going to be traveling to the Piglin planet, apparently. So gold, do we need gold of some sort? That might lead to some problems. But it does tell us in the quest book, it says crouch and right click to access the UI. So this is the UI. As you can see, we just put that in. Thank goodness these are renewable. And there we go. We have our buckets in. I'm going to take these cells and put them right back over here where they go for refueling in the future. Take my seeds, because this is the only part that this actually needs to keep replenishing is just the seeds this is generating. And there we go. So we should have fuel, definitely. Now, while we're on this planet, none of our stuff is going to be working. And it does mention in this quest line that there is a chunk loader that we should eventually make. And it requires all of these little pieces here, like a desh, redstone plate, quartz plate, all of these different things, electrum plate, which is not that bad, I would say, to make, right? Yeah, it requires a compressor, and we just have to apply it. Some of these require, like, casts. It's weird that requires a block. That requires a block. Or dust. Diamond dust, apparently. And that's from a single diamond, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's way better. Oh, this makes 9 of them. So, yeah, when we get back, we'll probably end up making a chunk loader. And I wonder if it costs power. I assume it's going to cost power. But we're almost ready. So after gathering all of my supplies, I think I'm just about ready to launch. I shift right clicked to go ahead and fuel this up. Thankfully, it gives our stuff back. We do have some inventory slots here that we can potentially use on our way back. But other than that, we are ready to rock and roll. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Oh my gosh. This is horrifying. Too much camera shake. No, I absolutely love this. All right, so we are in our solar system catalog, and we have Mars. So we have Earth, Mars. That's really it. So let's go to Mars. Now, we could build a station. That's something we might be able to do later on. It does mention some stuff about that. But I think just going to Mars is what we're going to be doing. And I don't think we needed anything else special. Nothing special. We do have to hold down space. Hold down space. That way, you see that like our travel is slowed. We definitely want to slow our descent as we get down here. And yes, I know it looks a little bit different. It looks a little bit different, the sky, but that's just the way the shaders that shipped with the pack are. All right, so we can dismount from this, and we can break it to get our rocket back. Thank goodness. And we're going to need that. And this is our planet. This is home. This is home. I probably should have looked to see where exactly we make it back from, but I guess it doesn't matter too much because we just want to find a place nearby to place this down and then make sure we set a waypoint. Create a waypoint, and we'll call it station. And that will be where we go back to when we get done visiting this planet. So we have Mars sand. Did the quest open up? So yes, we have a new quest line. Welcome to Mars. Resilient civilization inhabits Mars. They've seemed to worship gold. Find large quantities of it along with lead and ostrum in the underground building. Says buildings and old and new can be found on the surface. Okay, as you have proven your resourcefulness up till now, the quest will be slightly less thorough. Oh, it may not tell you everything or every new tool you gain when you craft a machine. This totally has nothing to do with two different writers writing different halves of the pack. Nope, not at all. Okay. That was an interesting decision. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So I don't know what it means, like less descriptive of like what's going on. Hopefully it tells me kind of what to do, because this pack is one of those that really, like, your hand has to sort of be held through it. All right, so we are going to be looking for structures, and you know what? I did not grab a structure compass at all, so I have no idea exactly what we are looking for. Hopefully we can use our map to sort of see what's going on here during our explorations. Crusty bread. That was a nice reward for all of our hard work, right? Some nice crusty bread. It looks like there's some lead down here right away. Ooh, there's a blaze. That's horrifying. No, thank you. I will wait till later to go try and deal with that. So, interestingly enough, on this planet, there's some different tree types. Not quite sure. This is netherwort blocks. Crimson material. There's wither skeletons on here. Okay, netherwort block. I don't know what we can do with this unless this is our means of getting netherwort. I have no idea. Can we mill this down? Oh, we can. Okay, we have a 25% chance of getting netherwort out of this from a milling process. So I should probably grab at least some of this to definitely get us, so that way we can make potions. That would be kind of nice. Oh, nice. I'm coming across a new biome, it looks like, full of lava. Wow, this is a lot of lava here. But the quests tell me that this stuff right here can be used to make scrap nuggets at a low rate. That would be kind of cool and very useful for some netherite, right? This is what this is used for. Okay, so take a look at the uses. Look at that, a 3% chance for this scrap nugget. Probably worth getting our hands on a little bit of this. Just don't know where a good place to farm this stuff would be, because we don't want to get caught up in the lava, that's for sure. And it looks like there's a lot of lava in this. There's also blackstone here. Don't know what we're going to be doing with that. Oh, I hear sounds. I don't like that. I did hear them though. But yeah, I'm gonna need this. I don't think there's a magnet or anything in this pack other than like using maybe some specific tools that could potentially help us get that magnety effect. But we're gonna need I'm gonna try and collect a bunch of this. I thought I heard something, so I hopped on as soon as I could. There's some beasties down here that don't look too friendly. Yeah, I'm out of there. So it's slowly starting to become dark, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. It seems like the Martian Explorer, I did forget my compass, which is kind of a bummer because I would definitely need that for to find these places, because I haven't found one yet just by simply exploring. Off in the distance, there's something. By the way, blazes are awful at night. It's, yeah, absolutely awful. But look at this place. I don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if it's hostile. I don't know if they're peaceful, but we should definitely check. They don't seem like they're mad at me, are they? Oh, shoot. But that guy's mad at me. Quit shooting at me. The blazes are awful. The blazes just pop up out of nowhere. Okay, I can't tell. This guy doesn't seem to be mad. Okay, maybe they got guns. That is horrifying. They have rifles on space. Okay, so it seems like it'd be fine. So I'm assuming they work similar to piglins, so we probably shouldn't open chests or inventories in here, or even break them, because I would assume that that would cause mass chaos and panic, and probably would cause me to die on this planet, which is another thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to die here. Looks like some crying obsidians here. I don't know. I really want to open these chests, but I know doing so would most likely result in my ultimate demise. And I don't know how long it would take for them to pacify. Is there anything in here that is worth taking? Is this ancient debris? Oh my gosh. Please tell me they don't get mad when you break ancient debris. Please. Please don't get mad at me. Oh my gosh. They don't. And there's a lodestone right there. This is a whole bunch of this is one netherite ingot worth of ancient debris right here. Ooh, I know this doesn't seem like much, but I think this might, well, we don't have anywhere to grow it. But a warped fungus? Oh, and I really want to get in here to see what's in these chests, to see if it's actually worth. I'm assuming it's just going to be gold and actually not going to be worth, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to mess around. Oh yeah, these places are the best. Ancient debris. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna need this in the future. Also, I should probably take a tank of oxygen, and there we go. I love how I made the sound as well. Oh, you gotta love it. And also, these guys are something special looking. I promise I didn't say anything about you. You're beautiful. Absolutely. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Now, while it may be tempting, don't break the gilded blackstone either. I'm almost positive that would be a trip off as well. They just don't like it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Save yourself. Now, I definitely want to take a look in here. To do this, I am going to have to break the glass. You can't break the glass very easy in this either. And hopefully I can just land safely. Okay. Don't open inventories, but I'll take that. And there's a cartography table. What would they be doing with a cartography table up here? All right, here we're going to test it out. Do they get mad when you open a chest? And I'm going to open this chest right here. Does not seem like they get mad. Very interesting. Because you would think that they would. But I guess they don't. They're fine with it. They are just okie dokie. I wonder if it's the same for these guys. Like, do they care if you open this barrel? Okay, nope, they don't like it. They don't like it. Don't shoot me. Oh no, they didn't like the barrel. But the chest, they were completely fine with. So there's another piping setup here. that we could potentially check out and see if it's the same loot or not. I bet it's probably the same. It looks like it's the same as what's on the moon. Yeah, even the mob's the same, it looks like. We can go for him. Got him. Let's see. Is it the same loot? Aha, it definitely is. Very nice. I don't know why we just got a thing for that when we've definitely made that. All right. I love how poison doesn't affect them at all. Come on. I don't want wither, but being able to freeze them in place is kind of nice. Seems to be another structure over here as well that I want to check out. I feel like I've seen one of these before. Yes. So it looks like there's nothing in here, even though there's stuff back here. There's an entire block of ostrum that is back here, and then there's a chest back here. So when it comes to finding this material, definitely worth searching for these buildings. Yeah, there's a chest back here, and it's going to have emeralds and potato recovery. Oh, sweet. If we can come back here later with some silk touch, we can actually harvest this down here. Oh, that might be super worth. I didn't know the trees grew in here. Yeah, so we could definitely find some of that to be able to grow those trees if need be down the road. I don't know if it's used for anything, but we should be able to find it. I just found another one of these structures. Now, this is pretty cool. There's a giant hole in the ground that looks like it leads into something. I just don't know just yet what that is. Huh. Pretty interesting. It is connected to this, so I need to be kind of careful. Looks like some sort of... Oh, it's an actual bastion. But I'm not wearing any gold, so... Yeah, I can't even think about doing this because I don't have any gold. But I am going to grab this while I'm down here, and that is some Mars lead. Hopefully these guys leave me alone while I just grab some lead that's just here on the surface. I have a feeling this is definitely going to be a planet that we set up a mining, some sort of mining tool for, like a large contraption, like a train, for example, or we could even use a minecart to potentially farm the underground. But yeah, this is gonna have to be a place we probably do that in. Now I'm coming in for a landing. Hopefully we can get out of here and not take too much damage. Oh my goodness, we definitely want that. I'll take the moon. We don't need that anymore. And place our ship down. And then we are going to need to fill this up. Don't know if it actually takes 3 of these, but we're out. We're out of here. So this should take us back home. Now, is it going to land us? Is it going to land us somewhere dangerous? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's either going to land us in the same place every time we come back, or it's going to place us in a different location on Earth. I actually don't know. So we need to travel to Earth. This is to hold space, avoiding that warning. I like to go into third person to be able to see. It looks like it's going to put us in our location. No, it's moving it a little bit off from our actual landing position. But that's okay. We are back home from an epic adventure. Wow. What a journey that was. And I'm excited. I'm excited. This means stuff in the future for sure. Back home, we can take this stuff, and it said to toss it in here to be crushed, and it has a chance of, yeah, making magma blocks, but also debris scrap. Pretty wicked. And I'm assuming magma blocks are going to have its own use. It looks like obsidian there. And a future that seems to be way more automation, but is going to lead into hopefully some better tools and equipment and stuff like that for mining, some better gear. I still wish there was a way to travel better than rockets. Maybe you got into some sort of some higher tier teleportation thing that allowed you to skip entirely the using the rockets back and forth. But then again, that I guess is what the Astral mod is all about, is using your rocket and going back and forth. But this is fantastic. Like, how cool is this? We went from nothing to a freaking spaceship. I mean, all with sticks and stones to a spaceship. That just always blows my mind every time I play this game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you had an absolute blast. And of course, guys, it is time to thank the supporter of today's video. My friends, is going to be a huge thanks going to J-Man. Thank you so much for your amazing support, by the way, over on the Discord. Becoming a Discord premium member and supporting this content that I produce in one of the best ways possible. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to click that subscribe button and click that thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Comment down below if you have some interesting tips or tricks that you would love to share with me, as I always enjoy reading you guys' comments. And of course, guys, I'll see you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.